welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my little mix unpopular opinions. I asked you guys on Twitter to send them through to me, so I've got my laptop in front of me and we are going to be reading those. I'm going to be giving my thoughts on these unpopular opinions, but I'm just going to be, seeing what you guys think, because I want to see the real tea with what mixers are thinking in their brains. I'm putting it out in a video. Anyway, before we start, I do want to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Farmville 3. Farmville 3 is a app that you can play on your phone where you are basically in this world where you're creating this ideal farm. It's so fun. Farmville 3 is available on iOS and Android, mobile and tablet devices. You can download it from the Google Play Store or the App Store, depending on what device you're using. I've been playing Farmville 3 for quite a while now. I'm obsessed with it. I wake up every morning and I'm like fixing all my animals. I'm like, oh my God, they're starving, they're hungry. So I love to make sure they're okay. And as an animal lover, I really do enjoy this game. It's a colorful and detailed world to escape in. You're surrounded by like cute animals, just friendly farm little people. They're just so cute. And the graphics are amazing. The graphics are absolutely insane. So colorful, so vibrant, and just makes me want to play and check up on my animals, my little animal friends. So that's pretty cool. Another thing I really like about this game is there's a social element to it. You can play with your friends and like link up, and it's super cool. And you can play cooperatively, so you can like play with your family, like play with mom, like, hey mom, come check out my farm, and like it's so cool. So I've been playing my Farmville 3 anytime I get a spare minute. So if I'm not at work, I'll be playing updating my farm and make sure I'm getting all of my little eggs and a little milk from my little cows. I literally have not stopped playing this game. Ever since I downloaded it, I have been obsessed. Need to check up on these animals. I'm waking up in the morning, Farmville 3. I have my lunch, Farmville 3. I'm having dinner, Farmville 3. I'm supposed to be going to bed. I used to be watching TikToks. Now I'm playing Farmville 3. Like, I am obsessed with this game, and I think you guys will be too. So in the description box down below, I have linked all of Farmville 3's socials, but also the link to download the app. I think you guys will be super into this game. And if you do download the app, let me know what level you get up to, because I'm getting up there, you guys. So when you do download your Farmville 3 app, I want to see, like, when you've created your world, I want to see what yours is looking like, how many cows you got, how many pigs you got, how many chickens you got. And every time you can breed little chickens and little chicks. They develop like different types of chickens and different types of cows. It's so cute. Anyway, love it. I want to see them. So click the link in the description box down below where I've linked every social that Farmville 3 have to offer, and also the link to download the app. So thank you Farmville 3 for sponsoring today's video, and let's get on with the video of unpopular opinions. All right, so I asked you guys on Twitter to send in some unpopular opinions of Little Mix. I sent this out October 30th, so it's almost December now. It's almost a month ago I sent this tweet out. It's now November 28th. So we're gonna see what this tea is. All right, I'm gonna shout you guys out because it's your opinion, it's not mine. So here we go. Aussie Mixer says, breakup song isn't as bad as what people make it out to be. 100% agree. Breakup song, yes, it's not like top 5 of my Little Mix songs, but it's not like the worst song in the world, you know what I mean? So yeah, it ain't that. Aussie Mixer also said, Get Weird is one of the least favorite albums. Secret Love Song and Love Me or Leave Me saved the album for me. Get Weird is my least favorite album. And it's Secret Love Song, both versions, Grown, and Love Me or Leave Me, and I Love You, and also I Won't. I like a lot of those songs in the album. Why is it my least favorite? Anyway, yeah, I agree. George said, Motivate doesn't deserve rights. Whilst we're here, LM5 is not at all cohesive. The individual songs are mainly good, but as an album, it feels like it's a bit mismatched. Well, I am a Motivate stan, so I completely disagree on that. I think it is cohesive, but again, I could be wrong. I thoroughly enjoy LM5 album. It's one of my favorite Little Mix albums, so it's like, I don't think I agree, Jord. Megan Malone said, Happiness should have been a single. Love Happiness. Absolutely love that song. It would have done well on radio. And then I was searching for happiness. I can hear it on the radio. So yes, it would have been a good single. So I agree. Speaking of singles, Wash_Wishy said Lightning deserved to be a single. I think it could have been like the continuation on from that DNA to be continued, which we are still waiting for. But personally, I think Lightning is not a single. I just think it could have been like, fun little music video. Like, Josh says Confetti is better than LM5 sonically. I don't agree. LM5, there's Woman's World and such beautiful songs like that. So I don't think Confetti is better than LM5 sonically at all. Do not agree. Malika said Get Weird is their weakest album. It has many good songs, but as a whole album, it's the weakest. Also, Love Me or Leave Me is the most overrated Little Mix song and ballad. Good Enough, Towers, and These Four Walls are superior by far. Little Mix's one skipless album, Salute. That's a lot to unpack here. Okay, going back in. Get Weird is their weakest album. Maybe. It is my least favorite, so maybe. It definitely has good songs, as I just said before. Grown, hello. That should have been a single. Let's say that. I don't think Love Me or Leave Me is overrated at all. I think mixes, we love it, but I don't think it's overrated at all. Still waiting for my live performance. Good Enough, Towers, These Four Walls, definitely superior. And my favorite Little Mix album is Salute, so I agree. I don't know how to say this. SK Pez Edwards said not a pop song and Nothing But My Feelings are the worst songs on Confetti. No, I like Nothing But My Feelings. I'm laying here and nothing but my feelings. No, I really like that song, but Not a Pop Song is not like top for me at all. I like the message of it, but it's just, I'm not going to go play that on the album straight away when I play the album. It's not going to be the first one I press to shuffle the songs, you know what I mean? JT says, Touch was just fine without Kid Ink. 100% don't know why it was ever done, and I don't think he even cares about the song either. OT3 Supremacy LM said Saweetie verse in Confetti is much better than Nicki and Woman Like Me. 100% absolutely. Are you joking? Like, ooh. Every time I hear the Confetti verse with Saweetie in it, I'm just vibing. And now, especially with what happened lately with the Nicki situation, every time I hear Woman Like Me, I just go, no. So it is good and it was fantastic at the time and it still bops. But Saweetie's verse is 10 times better than Nicki's. It's Mora said, Forget You Not should have been a single. It's too catchy to not have been. And they paid it dust. Yes. Can you imagine, like, well, firstly, they didn't even do it on tour. They just had it like in the background. Like they weren't even on the stage. Rude. And I think it definitely should have been a single. I think I'm the biggest Forget You Not stan besides Alex. I just imagine like sitting in the car and like hearing that song come on and like people being like bada bang bang. Ooh. Yeah. That song definitely deserved better. Kylie Mix? Kylie Mix? K-I-L-I-M-I-X said, A Mess, Happy For You bridge is so good and so underrated. The song wouldn't be as good without it. I think the bridge makes the song. So, yes, agree. It's not unpopular. I think everyone's vibing here. Yeah. Private Show should have been a single. This is just everyone's telling me what songs should have been singles. Again, I am also a Private Show stan. Love that song. I agree. Okay, Mixer_poo just wrote this. Salute is their worst album. It's mature but filled with boring songs. There's only like 5 decent songs on it, that's it. LM5 is Salute with better quality songs. Mixers only like Salute because it's mature and it has great vocals, but the songs aren't it. Even DNA is slightly better. Absolutely not. I don't even want to speak on this. I think Salute is probably one of their strongest albums and definitely underrated albums outside of like the mixer world, if you know what I mean. No, you got About the Boy, you've got Boy, you got Mr. Loverboy. Come on. A lot of boys just happened just now. Ed Roche, I believe he's a radio host, said Little Mix released the wrong tracks as singles so many times. Various albums tracks were better than some singles released. I agree. Very, very, very good points. I think everyone saying like what song should be single just proves that opinion. I think definitely they've released wrong songs. I will give you an example. I don't believe that Love Me Like You should have been a single. I think Grown should have been the single. I think Grown is a way stronger song than Love Me Like You. But it is, again, a different song for the girls to release as a single. Last night I laid in bed so blue. More than bow, down, 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 down. But I think it could have done better. You know, DODO, DODO. Do. I think that's what we're referring to here. Says they need to step up their red carpet game. I feel like they have. But for a minute there, some of them were a bit, iHeartRadio, you know the one. Yeah, I feel like, but recently they've really stepped up their game. Like Jade for the Gay Times event just before, Versace shoes, just like cute little dress. I was obsessed. The hair was stunning. The Brit Awards when they're all wearing the white, I thought that was stunning. So they really have stepped up their game, but nothing can be like not worked on. So Get Weird was better than DNA. Caleb said that. Honey, I don't think so. I think DNA like is some of the best songs. There's some songs on that album that if they were to release them on a new album today, I think the world would vibe. Case closed. Bop material. Like, so anyway, Applejack Boobs said, "Forget You Not" and "They Just Don't Know You" are just bad. No, those are some of my two favorite songs. I love Forget You Not, as we were just spoken about, and I love They Just Don't Know You. 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 They don't know you like I do. Oh, I love that. Don't agree. I wish the girls were in the Only You music video. Finally, someone said it. Yes, I love the Only music blah, 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 blah. Yes, I love the Only You music video. I love the message behind it, but I just want the girls in it. You know what I mean. Bonnie Lily said, "Contrary to popular belief, Gloves Up would be a bad single." You know what? I'm going to agree with this opinion. I think the song's a bop and it's a vibe, but I just think about when I hear stuff on the radio, it's nothing like we hear on the radio, which could be a good thing, but I feel like it's not. Like if I was sitting in the car, driving, and then all of a sudden, put your glove. I don't know. But it will be fire on tour. But I don't think it is, sitting in the car, on the radio. Yeah, I agree. Ray says, "You Gotta Not" is the worst song they have ever made. And yes, I do mean worse than Beep Beep. This Beep Beep situation. I don't agree. I'm a You Gotta Not stan. I think I'm an underrated song. Songs that people don't like, I'm like, yeah. No, I love You Gotta Not. I don't know why. I think it was written by Meghan Trainor, which I also love Meghan Trainor as well. I think she's an amazing songwriter. So I feel like that's why. But I love it. Just like, I need a man who can act like a man. Na 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 na. Come on, it's a bop. Yeah, sure. LM said, "Monster and Me" is one of Little Mix's worst ballads, if not the worst. Again, we are finding out today that some of these songs everyone's like, no. I'm like, yes. No, I love Monster and Me as well. Ooh. That's a shower song. It's always on my shower playlist. Love that. I find it so interesting that everyone loves Little Mix, but everyone's taste is different, which I'm vibing with. Because yeah, we all love the girls, and it's like, which songs do you like? Which ones don't you like? Oh, and we like kind of fight each other about it, but we're kind of like respectful about that. Finally, someone's brought it in. Jack Jones at General Chart said, "Red Planet is actually a good song for a first album." I mean, to get T-Boz as a feature, like, well, I think she wrote the song. I don't know. Wow, incredible, but somebody doesn't like that song very much, and that person is me. When that song comes on, beep, skipping it. Can't deal. I just scrolled down and I saw Black Magic is highly underrated. No, it's overrated because of how big it was. Most of us mixers are like, we've had enough. You know what I mean? Anyway, so that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a giant thumbs up and let me know down below what you would like to see me do next. And I also want to thank again Farmville 3 for sponsoring today's video. Make sure you guys download the app and let me know down below how your farm's going. And I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.